Yeah, fuel tank's around 8,000. I've got mine at 7,009. At least above 7,800. Go at least above 7,800.
Okay.
And then passengers 110.
Wait a minute. Okay.
You got to click on passengers, yeah.
110 passengers.
Yep.
We got 7,895 pounds of fuel in the fuel tank.
Okay, your fuel is good. Your cargo about 9,700. Now make your cargo so your total weight is around 117,000. Your total weight to the top in the green letters.
117,000.
117,000 pounds. Yep. So right now you're at 125,000. So you're too much. You need to decrease it.
Oh, I see. 117.
Yep. All right, and let me see if I can get yours. And do this, and then do window capture. There's that. Add source window. I think that's it. All right, let me add it back here. We'll just do a display capture. Boom. Done. Let me transform this. Left 200. Okay. Transition. All right, we're live. Let's do this. All right, back. Click on time. Go back to settings and hit time. And just click noon. It's already on. We click it. All right, cool. Now we're set at the same time. Weather you could set, but let's actually go to weather for you. Let's make sure we can turn off all your crosswinds here. So yeah, everything should be 0. Temperature's fine. Yeah, everything's fine. No, visibility you can turn back that to max. You can turn visibility to max. Everything's perfect. Hit back. I think we're good to go. All right, hit resume. All right, let's go ahead and get our route plans. Hit right on your D-pad once to get you in the cockpit view. All right, and hit left on the D-pad once to get your HUD up. And then, all right, perfect. Let's go and get our airplane turned on here. So under systems, hold down systems, and we're going to go to electrical. All right, main battery is going to turn on. And we're going to start up our APU. So APU to go to start mode. And that should boot up your planes.
APU on?
APU on, yeah. Hold APU and then drag it up to the start position. APU start, there you go. All right, that should bring your electric systems on, and that APU is a little engine in the back, so you don't have to turn on your big engine just to save fuel. Is what you're doing here. Okay, now that your APU's ready, let's go from system down to lights. And then we're going to turn on our nav lights and beacon lights. And then from system down to passengers, seat belts, and no smoking. Okay, next thing here is going to be going to engines, and we can go ahead and turn our engines on here so we don't have to worry about taxing out. So engine 1 on and engine 2 on. We don't have to worry. Let's not wait for them to spool up. Just turn it on. Let's get out of here as quick as we can. Now let's go ahead and plan our flight. So go ahead and hit the globe.
One on, both 1 and 2?
Yeah, 1 and 2, both click them on to get them going. All right, now to plan our flight. So click the globe. So the first step always is to enter in your destination. So you can search for it if you want at the top, and if you want to, just click into it. What we're searching for is PHTO. PHTO in the search bar, top right. Okay, and click that. And then click the name, yeah, and then click the plus button. Okay. Cool, so now we've just marked that that's where we're gonna go. So now what we need to do is we need to get our departure key in, and then our arrival, and then our approach. So
what about the ETE?
Yeah, we'll get that all flag up here in a second. So zoom out. So click X, top right hand corner, click X, and get out of that search menu. And then yeah, you zoom out by pinching or by clicking the zoom out button. And then go back over to PHOG and zoom back in on that. And then click on PHOG. Yeah, that's good. Click on it. And then click on the name again. And click on the banner, not the 2 icons, anywhere on the banner. Alright, so now we're going to pick up where we're getting out of here. So click on procedures, PROC, bottom right. Select a departure. And I've already done the research for us. We're going to be doing the Kahului 2 departure to the east. So click on that ONOHI2 and then hit select. And then click the Barbie. So we're going to go to the Barbie transition.
What?
Barbie, yeah. And then select, and then we're doing this via runway 2. And add that to the flight. Alright, perfect. So now click on photo, PHTO on the left under flight plan. And then click the down arrow. You want to put the photo below the SID that we just created. The standard instrument departure is what SID stands for. You want to put that photo mark below.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Click on photo, PHTO. Click on PHTO. On the left-hand side.
Yeah, it's not letting me.
You just click on it once, and you don't even sense it. And then click the arrow
What?
down at the very bottom of the page.
Do I need to close the information on the
No,
select approach?
actually everything you have here is fine. Click on photo, you won't even notice that you click it, it doesn't do anything. And then click the
There you
arrow
go.
down.
It's down there already.
Yep,
So,
perfect. Alright, so you can zoom out a little bit on your map so you can see what the heck you just did. You use your zoom, yep, that's fine. So now you just put in that coordinated define. So now let's go over to PHTO over on map. Click it and you're going to do the same thing, only instead of clicking a departure, you're going to click a right. You scroll over to there, click on yep, click on that, yep. And then procedures.
oops. Goes back here.
Approach, and we're doing let's do runway 26. So hit hit I-26. Things going on. Yep. I-26 and select. And then we want Kens. K-E-N-N-Z. So add flight. Alright, and that properly put it in. That's our approach. The last thing we do is put our arrival in. So same thing with select approach. I mean select well that was our approach. We need to do our arrival now. Missed one. So click select arrival. And it's just there's only one option. Click it and hit select. And remember we're coming via the
Barbie.
The Barbie transitions with Barbie. And then remember we said we're going runway 26 or runway 26. Add flight plan. And then that you just created a star. So you want to move the star above the approach. So there's two ways of doing it. You can either click on the star and then arrow up, or click on the approach and then arrow down. Up to you.
Oh, what's the star?
L1CHTISTAR on the left
Oh, okay.
flight plan. It's called a star. Standard arrival procedure, and then your standard instrument departure, extension stars. I don't actually know what star means. Anyway, click on star and hit the up arrow, or click on your I-26 AP. Yep, perfect. So now your full flight plan, if you were to zoom out, and you click X on the information. It's good, you don't need to see that. So you're leaving PHOZ, you're going to Barbie transition, and heading down southeast to the Likey star. Then you're hitting the 26 approach from Kens into runway 26. This is all going to be done automatically. One last thing I'm going to have you do, click on PHTO one last time. Then click on runways. So PHTO on the map. Yep, click it. Runways. 26. Set nav 1. Alright, we're going to do a full autopilot everything here. The only time you'll take over is at the very, very bottom at minimum, which I'll need to pull up what minimums are for this. ILS runway 26. Minimums are at 1,800 feet. So at 1,800 feet, you'll want to take off autopilot, which we know is up. I'll walk you through it all. It's up on the D-pad. You are full control to land it. This is going to fully take you all the way in to minimums, which is right in front of the airstrip. You just land her right now. Okay, let's do this. So you can go ahead and hit glow button. Real quick before we do, hit photo one last time. Then hit the glow button one last time. On the left-hand side, where it says PHTO on your flight plan, let's put an altitude in for that. So click PHTO, which will highlight it orange on your flight plan, left-hand side. Yeah, perfect. Set altitude at the very bottom. Set ALT, and it's 38 feet. Okay, cool.
What about your POG, the ETE?
What?
We did that last time on the up on the PHOG, the ETE.
So that'll automatically all be filled out once we start rolling.
Oh, okay.
All right, so hit your globe. Let's make sure your status bar. So real quick, hit right on the all right, hit right. You're gonna go back to the top of no signal loud. I just didn't want your controller to die. All right, hit it one more time.
Hit what one with it?
Right, there you go. All right. I just didn't want the controller to die. Okay, so we got our battery on, we got our AP1. All right, so let's go with what we're going to go over. We went over our briefing. We're taking off here runway 2. We're going to climb. Let's see here. We're going to climb to 2,200 feet, and then we'll hit our LNAV. I'll set everything up for you. All right, let's go ahead and hit. Spoilers are down, flaps are down. All right, go ahead and turn no smoking, turn it on. I think I already did it. Right,
yeah.
All right, we're good to go. For you, go ahead and your parking brake's already off. So, all right, go to flaps 10. So hit square until flaps say 10 degrees.
Kahului Unicom, flight jet 420 Alpha Foxtrot, taxiing to runway 2.
Trim 10%.
What's trim?
R1. All right, so our beautiful weight before we now one trick I'll tell you is when we're rolling down the runway, you pull up. When you initially pull up, it'll seem like nothing's happening. Don't pull up more, right? Just pull up slightly, then you'll feel the nose come up to you, and then you'll make sure your green line is. I'll run the flaps are set, your trim is set, throttle is idle. All right, your parking brake's released. Go ahead and throttle a little bit to 13%, 12 to 13%. Let's go ahead now to our. You can see we're heading to runway 2. So I'm rolling on here with about 11% throttle here. I'm going to increase it a little bit, 19%. And you're wanting ground speed. If you look at the GS, so right on the left-hand side is your airspeed. That little bar, the huge bar. Below that is ground speed. So the GS, we're GS7, GS8.
Which way am I going here?
Left. All right, kill your throttle. Don't go fast there.
It was in 15%.
Yeah, it picks up fast. And then brake right here, right before the runway. Brake down, keypad, down, keypad, down, keypad. Okay, let's get your bottom bar set up. So you got ETE to destination, which is good. Altitude MSL is good. Your heading, hold down heading, very, very bottom bar, where it says heading, hold back, turn it to altitude ATL. Altitude ATL.
working on it.
Yeah.
I can't get no room.
You may have to go all the way up and back down. Alright, next one is ground speed, which is good. Next one's air speed, which is good. Next one, make it winds. W-I-N-D-S. So instead of distance, that's to next. Or instead of bearing to next, instead of bearing to next, you want wind. You get more on.
What am I putting it on?
Winds. Far right. Length's far right.
Far right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm completely lost.
Hold down where it says heading. And then in
Got
addition to going up and down, you go left and right. It's all the way right. Oh, there it was. Right. There it is. Down. Once you set this up, you'll never have to set it up. There you go. And then fuel remaining, you've already got, so change, you get a lot more options. Instead of distance to next, turn it to fuel remaining, or no, you've already got fuel remaining, turn it to load, airplane load. Well, I love the way on. Get to the point, yeah, airplane load. Cool. Now you know you're 49%. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get lined up on the runway.
You'll take his head off or leave it on?
No, what's up to you? I like the unless you technically your information is right down there at the bottom of your screen, and then also it's on your screens physically in your aircraft. Okay. Well, let's. Oh, in your settings, when you move your rudder to the right. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's doing that. Hit settings.
Who's this dude?
Hey, you're a co-pilot. That's me.
All right, hit what? For
Settings.
settings?
Settings. Controls. Scroll down to move camera left, right, and delete it. Hit commands. I'm sorry, commands top right. And then scroll down. Yeah, right there. You see where it says right thumbstick X, right thumbstick Y, delete both of those.
Let's see where it says right thumbstick.
It's at the very bottom of your screen. The bottom two, delete the bottom two.
Move camera left, right, move camera up, down.
Yeah, delete those.
Okay.
I forget I can put my headphones in too. Okay, so let's go ahead and get lined up on the runway. So increase your power to a good 10%, release your park and brake, and do a slow roll, maintain ground speed of less than 10. Oh yeah, so much better. You can hear me a lot better now too.
Yeah.
Alright, get me squared away here. Live server, I'm up. We're rolling myself. I still have to get used to my park and brake with left and D-pad. I've had muscle quite some time. Okay, so let's go over again our briefing. So we're going to be lining up here on runway 2.
I just turned right here. Or
Yeah, try to maintain that yellow line. Yeah. Just slide, and make sure you're turning with your rudder.
What What's that one, left or right?
Right stick. And you want to line up on the 25-degree mark. So you want to make sure your compass, when you're looking straight, says 25 degrees. What would happen to you?
I asked you if you go across it and come back to it, because that's where the yellow line was.
Oh, no, the yellow line on the runway. You're supposed to go on the runway.
Oh, that's what I said.
I just figured you'd go to the runway.
Well, the yellow line showed you go through it and then come
Well,
back
there's
around.
also a yellow line
Back
that runs
around
up to the
again.
runway. All right, click left on your, click target on your map. I don't even see you on the map, on your mini map.
Well, I don't know where
All right,
target
click,
is.
turn, I think it's
Back
turn
around.
left. I think you turn left. No, you're turning, yeah, left. Yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah, line up on 25 degree, right dead center of the runway. Once you hit it, hit the parking brake. Yeah, hit that button.
I don't even see your 25 you're talking about.
You're at 22 right now. I just fear that you're going up too far on the runway. You'll be fine here at this point. You're at 22 degrees. You're going to slightly turn right. Okay. So from here, go to Systems, go to Lights, and turn on your landing lights and your strobe lights. Or I think strobe on. Yeah. Okay, you're good to go. All right. So what we're going to do here, we're going to increase our power to. Hold on. We're in 73700. You're at 50% load. 73700, 50% load. We're going to increase our engines to 85% power. So first we're going to go to 40%. All right, 40%, and once we hit 40%, we're going to increase to 81%, and then we're going to remove off the brakes, and then we're going to let it roll down the runway. So 40, go to 80.
Right away?
Yeah, go right now to 81. Go to 85%.
Take the brakes off?
Hit 85% first. Yeah, you're fine. 88. Then release off brakes. Hit down the D-pad. Roll. Keep trying to. Okay. Look a little right. Look right now. Yep. See where it says 23. Try to make that say 25. 80 knots. All right, you're rotating at 123. Rotate at 140. Rotate at 140. Rotate. Pull up. Pull up. Oh. Slight pull. All right, hit up on your D-pad. Hit X. Pause the brake gear up. All right, hit autopilot button. Oh, you haven't hit the name of the autopilot. Hit up on the D-pad. There you go. Beautiful. Now, go to your autopilot. Click autopilot on the right-hand side. Hurry before you over speed. Click the speed button. Click the speed button right now. SPD.
Okay.
Shoot, you're over speeding. Dethrottle. You're not clicking it.
You're not telling me what it is.
Oh my god, I'm the throttle. I'm going to stop you.
What does my speed need to do?
You have to, no, you just need to click it. That's what I'm saying. You just need to click it. Just click it. No, just click it.
Back to zero.
All right, there you go. And now reduce it to 250. left on your D-pad twice. One more time. Alright, I can't see you on your mini map, so get yourself in the mini map and clicking anywhere in the mini map and target yourself. Target.
Where's the mini map?
Left hand side. Bottom left. Get a mini map right there? No. Get close. The mini map right there. There it is.
Okay.
Hit the target and then zoom out. Hit the target and zoom out button. Now you can't pinch when you're zooming out. That's what's causing you to lose the target. You gotta use the targets. There you go. And now hit the target button.
Who's target?
The target button. Now you're the one that said you call it target. I call it.
Oh, once I'm in the mini map.
Yeah, it's all. There you go. Alright. You now double click anywhere on your screen to get centered back up. Just double click it. There you go. Alright, your altitude's coming up. Alright, let's go ahead and hit LNAV GPS. Hit LNAV, go to autopilot. And hit LNAV GPS. Alright, now go ahead and hit triangle to go to flaps 5. When your flaps settle, hit triangle again and go to flaps 2. When those flaps settle, go to flaps 1 and then repeat that until you have flaps 9. Let's do that in segments. And your parking brakes are on, they should not be on, so do get a second hit down to the heat map. Alright, we need to go ahead and set our altitude. So go ahead and set our altitude 210, flight level 210. So where it says altitude, we're going to 21,000 feet. So you're going to hold down on altitude and go 21,000 feet. And altitude is one of the ones, I mean, you clicked it, but 21,000 feet. Altitude is one of the ones where you actually clicked it, you saw how your plane showed. Speed is one that you'll click, altitude is never one that you'll click. You want to set it first. You can go up faster if you go up harder. There you go. And then once the 21,000 feet, click the, yeah, it's already clicked for you. So click your speed if you're not over speeding. 333 miles an hour. Alright, decrease speed to 2. Oh, come on. Do speed 240 or 250. Once you get above 10,000 feet, you go back fast. There we go. Okay, what the heck did we just do? So we just took off our airport, runway 2. We maintained that exact same heading of 25 up until about 4,000 feet. When we hit our 4,000 feet, way over what we needed. And we enabled LNAV, which
My
is now,
speed is
it'll slowly come down. Well, you're still not enabled. You gotta click it and then adjust it,
Yeah, every
and
time
then
I
don't
click
click
it,
it again.
okay.
You're clicking it a second time.
Okay.
If it's orange, it's on. If it's gray, it's on. Alright, I'm up above 10,000 feet, and you're almost above 10,000 feet too, so you have to go back to 330 if you want to. That's your flight speed. You can actually increase that to 580.
Why does it look like it's flying crooked?
Because maybe you are.
Well, I thought it was autopilot.
Oh, it's turning for you. Mine's turning. Yeah, it's just turning. Look, you can see on your mini map what it's intercepting. It's trying to intercept that purple line.
Yeah. No, I got you.
And I'm actually not too. I'm right about actually the spot you are, which is kind of funny. As much as you were over speeding. You're zoomed out more. Alright, I'm zoomed in the same way. Alright, cool. Okay. We got 14 minutes. Or you got 16 minutes. Okay. So we're 14, 15, 16 minutes into our destination. Of course, that's going to increase. Let's figure out. Let's go ahead and pull up our maps. Click our globe. And let's get a good understanding of what's going on next. Pull us in the shot, zoom out a little bit, pull us in the shot. But actually, see, we're coming down. We're about to hit Zimpa. Zimpa, we need to be at 8,000 feet from sea. So we need to actually go ahead and start our descent. So I don't know why I said we need to be at 21,000 feet. For that. So go ahead and turn your BS. Go ahead and unclick altitude. Just click it once.
Well, it's got this screen.
Oh, well, turn off the click. And then click autopilot.
Okay. Now what?
And then turn down, click BS, click BS, click BS, click BS, click BS,
I'm right, right?
click BS, click BS before you're going at 9,000. Alright, now drop that down to 0. Drop BS to 0. You should have been.
I don't see BS. Oh.
BS to 0. You want to move fast.
You go as fast as possible.
That was my fault on that. Yeah. See, that's what we did. Should have been perfect. Alright, that's fine. I hit B now.
We know those are going on.
You should keep climbing.
Down the road.
Hold on. Alright, hit B now. Oh no, you're still climbing.
I need to take my altitude down, don't I?
Hit B now. Oh no, go negative 200. Yeah, there you go. Alright, now go B now. B now.
It's
Perfect.
December,
Perfect.
December at 8,000.
Alright, perfect. Now move your speed to 300. Yeah, it's not good. Move speed to 260. Spoilers. Enable to flight mode. You can go down a little bit faster.
Trying to go to 260, right?
Yeah. Alright. On the left hand side, there's spoilers. Go ahead and
My
enable.
BS is flashing at negative 3,000.
Yeah, it's because we're going too fast. It's trying to this is not saying. It's saying we're not going to meet that 8,000. We know that. Spoilers. Enable flight mode. You gotta get that speed down. Middle.
Okay,
It's the
now what?
middle. Flight's middle.
Yes, I got it. Yeah, what the heck is mine so hard for? at right now?
About the same place you are. Hold on. Down there.
My trim's still at 10, so it's supposed to be.
Yeah, we got what you. Alright, I'm about the same place you are. 13, 12. I'm about 10 seconds left. I'm at 2,100 feet. You're 2,300. So yeah, we're doing good.
That was where you see where we're at. I'm showing still.
What do you want to know?
On the right hand side, it shows me descending on 11,300.
Yep, you're descending at 11.2. You're descending at 1,200 feet. You see that? Down there, bottom. 12.
Yeah, 1220. Yeah.
Yep, going at 260. Yeah, we're good. We should be able to kill our spoilers now. So spoilers can go on. Alright, so we're in our descent. So again, let's go ahead and pull up our maps. We'll go over our pull up the map. Okay, so we're going to be coming into the map on Paris. So at Paris, we're going to get Nike at 6,000. We're coming to Kent at 4,000. Again, the computer doing all of this for us, right? Then the computer will come to Cabin at 4,000. It will turn to Kiko at 2,700 feet, or Kiki at 1,800 feet, and it'll line straight up for runway 26. Once we hit Chekhov, right? Once you hit Chekhov, C-E-K-O-V, and you level out to straight flight, we're going to change our navigation system from GPS to nav1. And that is going, and then we are going to enable approach mode. What that is going to tell our computer to do is to stop navigating via the GPS, navigate to the ILS signal coming from the runway, and auto in the ILS signal. Now it will fully auto all the way. We're going to take over at minimums, which means at the lowest altitude before we can abandon the runway. So the lowest altitude.
So once we turn APs off.
So yeah, we're gonna come into Paris, and all this is gonna be done on map, right? When we come in, if you want to pull up the map.
I don't want to go up the map. I know that's
Okay.
with the AP. Once we get to take over for the manual, you take your autopilot off.
Yep.
Then you gotta bring your screen up. And you're gonna hit GPS again.
Yeah, let's go ahead and walk through that real quick. So let's imagine we're just coming into the turn, right? So go ahead and click your nav button. We're not actually going to do that, but click nav. And then where it says source GPS, don't click anything unless you want to just hold it down. You can hold it down. You're going to change that to nav1.
Nav1? Okay.
Yeah. And in fact, it's already programmed in your thing. You see nav1's 110.7 IITO. But if you look on your compass heading right there in the middle, okay, real quick, where it says nav. Okay, you see now in the middle of your screen, your compass. You see that purple magenta line? You're following on 125th degree.
Yeah.
There's a small arrow on the 15th degree. That's actually your ILS approach. It's set up in there, so it kind of lets you know where it will be and when it's forward. Your ILS approach is going to give you two things. On your right-hand side, where your vertical height is, which you're at 7,200 feet now, that is going to have a green dot appear, just like I showed you yesterday. 2 green dots. And the green dot, you want to make sure you keep it right in the middle, right where it needs to be. On your compass heading, you're going to have a blue arrow that forms and a green arrow that forms
or the right?
Well, right, you don't know yet. It's going to land you perfect. And when you get set up on the runway, you're going to be perfect. It's going to be a perfect straight line. But if you were to deviate, we'll see that deviation in the compass, and you'll know to turn. I want it.
Yeah. Would he use the right stick or the left stick?
So you use your left stick for almost everything. There's no wind, so there's really no need to use the right. So you'll be nothing on your left stick. You'll be doing full aileron control for stabilizing. All right, so we're coming in now to the Paris and the Likey approach. So we're going to come into this. Let's go ahead and lower our speed to our final approach speed here. So go into the
Hey,
auto.
where's all that at?
Go to auto. Yep. Go to autopilot. Speed and lower our speed down to 210. Speed to 210. Remember, don't click it. Just drag it down. Perfect. Yep. You can move faster than once if you want to. Go 5s and 10s. Maybe. There you go. Okay.
Yeah, that's the screen I was looking for.
And then once you reach, you can go and hit flaps 1, so it's square. Let's go ahead and hit flaps 1. Let's go ahead and get dirty, get our airplane ready. Alright, and then we can actually go all the way to flaps 10. So you go again in iterative steps to flaps 10. So hit square until you take yourself to flaps 10. Okay. Alright, so we're wrapping up our start here now, and we're about to enter our approach. Our approach is at 10, so we've reached our approach speed of 210. That's good. Weather's fine. See, we didn't worry about lights or anything, so we don't have to worry about any of that. We got local flight here. Localized flight. So now what we're going to do is we're going to intercept localizer. And it's going to automatically all do this for us here. Once we pass Ken's, which we just passed, we're going to go to cabins. From cabins, you see we're going to do a straight shot down. Once we hit cabins, that's when we're going to switch our navigation to nav 1. Because once we hit cabin, we need to intercept the localizer, which means like we're going to run into it, right? We need to run into the localizer. And that localizer is a straight line out on the runway, right? So just because the runway ends, it does not end. It continues all the way out. You can see that here. If you pull up your map, or your map's getting ready to pull up your mini map, those lines that stretch out. You see runway 21 has them stretched out. Those little that's kind of what we're trying to get into here. And that's those lines go all the way out. So the idea is that we want to intercept that. Now it's not a car, so if we come right to it, we can't stop and then make a 90-degree turn to the right. We need to ease into that turn. So that's why at Cabix we switch our navs over. And that's when we would come in and intercept it. We don't need to do anything because we're going to have the computer intercept it for us. And so you get the benefit of watching the computer do a perfect interception. And then eventually you'll be able to take that over. Like I said, the first lesson here would be the easiest just to get full on GPS and a computer. And then eventually you can start taking over a little bit by little bit. LNAV, by the way, is your lateral navigation. I think that's what the L stands for. I have no idea. But it lets you go to different latitude and longitude, right? VNAV is what makes you go up and down automatically. So if you have autopilot on, there's two types of autopilot. Autopilot that'll get you going the right place, horizontally and then vertically. They're two different things. On a real aircraft, there's an autopilot to increase your altitude, but on this airplane, VNAV is only to be enabled once you reach your very topmost altitude. So once you reach the highest altitude, you enable VNAV and you're automatically flying. Our flight plan was totally messed up. We should have gone to like 12,000 feet and then sat there and flight plan towards speed. We would have never made it. Alright, so for me, I'm going to go into my aircraft control and tune into it, tell that now it's not landing, but 26.
Hilo Unicom, flight check 420 Alpha Foxtrot is 13
And let's go ahead and
miles
lower
to
our
northeast
speed
at
for the
4,000
approach.
feet.
We need to lower our
Inbound for
speed
landing.
to
We'll make straight in for runway 26.
So autopilot, lower speed to 160. And then let's go, once you reach speed 195, go flaps 15. You're already there, set flaps 15 and square. And then continuously hit square until you're at flaps 40. Again, in iterative steps. Alright, I am flaps 4. Let me verify what our trim should be. Yes, we're going to increase our trim to 20%. So slowly hit that R1 to 20%.
On the flaps 40.
Yeah, flaps 40, trim 20%. R1 to adjust your trim.
What does it say gear up?
R1 to adjust your trim. Now what are you doing? Keep your flaps on 40. R1 to adjust your trim.
What am I going to trim?
20%. Alright, and you've just intercepted Kavik, so now it's time for you to, I'm a little bit behind. Now it's time for you to change your nav to nav1. So go nav, source, nav1, go back to autopilot, and enable APPR. Alright, now it's going to look, now you can watch yourself on the mini-map. It's going to, once that plane, it's going to intercept that localizer. If you notice it turned off VNAV and LDIV, it's still on full-on auto land mode. So now we just make sure we're at the right speed to land our aircraft. We'll figure out what the load were. What's your load at? 45%? Alright, decrease speed to 140. When you're at 3,000 feet, AGL, gear down.
Where's your gear down? Gear?
X is your gear down button, so I'll let you know when you need to do it.
Okay.
While you're
number
almost there.
I'm at 2,900 now.
Gear down. Mess this up. You're not. We enabled that a lot too early. Alright, I'm gonna have you do something. Click the heading button, HDG, and disable it
I don't see HD jump
on your autopilot.
Got it.
Alright, turn on APPR and you have control. Move left, get your airplane into that local angle.
Don't see
Turn
the
left,
local.
hard left. Not hard left, within appropriate measures.
It's like it wants to keep climbing.
Hard left. Don't climb on it. Don't climb on you. Look down. Look down. You're climbing 1,200, 1,100, 1,000. Of course, I'm doing the same thing on thing. All right, we're gonna spin back out to the left. We're gonna do a missed approach. So just continue doing what you're doing. Spin back out to the left, back to the ocean. And we need to make our way back to Cabins. So you can see it on your map there. You need to make your way back to Cabins. You can retract your flaps, hit triangle, retract your flaps to 10 degrees. Increase speed to 175. Click your altitude and hold the altitude 4,000.
Autopilot on.
Yep. All right, you're good there. All right, where are you at? Good. You're swinging out. Yeah, make your way to Cabins. All right, so our mistake there was we enabled the approach too early. We should have been over, and like I initially told you, we need to be in that 26 to enable that. That was my fault. I'll hang out here around Cabins. Hey, Sniper, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream. I'll hang out here around Cabins. Alright, yeah. Oh, you're going. What are you doing?
That thing's doing his autopilot on.
No, you don't have autopilot on heading. Autopilot's only vertical. You want to make your way to Cabins. Do you see Cabins on your mini-map? Do you see where how you're pointing?
Yeah. Okay, come back in.
Alright, now that we have this offer, or once you get, yeah, maintain straight there, yeah, go straight. Alright, go to nav, turn your nav back to GPS. Stop it. Alright, we'll try that again. Good pull out. Oh, your gear's down. X. Forgot. You're flying dirty. Okay. Swing left a little bit towards Cabins. Swing left towards Cabins. Yeah. A little bit more. And then once you're straight perpendicular with Cabins, I'm going to have you swing right, 30-degree angle. So you look right now, you're about a 30-degree left, which is perfect. You can see at the top mark, you're at that big fat line at the very top of your screen. See the big fat line? And don't go past 30. It doesn't tell you 30 usually, but I'm trying to check like this. Alright, you're good. Now hard right. 30-degree right turn. 10, 20, 30, right there. You're at 25, 30, right there, perfect. All right. All right, pull up your globe. Click on Cabins. I'm sorry, click on Canopy, which you already have selected, which is good. All right, you're good. Click on the globe. You're flying. You're not flying. get autopilot back on?
It says off.
I know, everything's off. You hit the wrong button. Oh my gosh. You're misconfigured again. Everything's off. Turn off autopilot. Alright, turn on autopilot. Alright, oh gosh. Alright, autopilot on. Up on the D-pad. Up on the D-pad. Alright, hit speed right now. SPD. Alright, bring it down to 175. Hit LNAV.
Shit.
No, you can't click it. No, stop. You gotta click it. You're wasting. You're not doing anything. Click it. Click it.
Hit what?
SPD.
Sit down there.
Hit LNAV. Yes, hit LNAV. Hit LNAV.
What do you want my speed at?
175. At this point, put it 140. Hit V now. Oh, you're too high. All right, that's fine. You're perfect on the alignment, too. It's too damn high. Dang it. Turn right, heading. 210. So move your heading, your HDG. Yeah, you gotta keep it clicked, keep it clicked. Yeah, keep moving it, keep going all the way. Yeah, all the way. Move it to like 30 degrees. Hit VNAV. Okay, that's fine. Increase speed to 160. Nope, stop. You gotta stop clicking that.
Why?
Because it erases it. Like all the work you're doing right now is worthless.
No.
Erase it all. Click speed,
Okay.
see? Speed and heading is things that you have to remain enabled. Alright, that's fine. Alright, now change your heading to 30 degrees. Alright. Okay, click heading, just click it to deactivate it, and then reactivate it. Perfect. I just wanted you to go straight. And then we're going to come back into it. Okay. So I think what happened there is you must have clicked up on the keypad and it deactivated your autopilot. So what we're going to do is I'm going to keep you going straight like you are.
Do a left bank.
And then yes, we'll do a left bank turn, but we're going to do it via the autopilot, right? We're going to let the autopilot do everything. So let's get our plane configured for landing. Let's do it flaps 10. Our flaps to flaps 40 and segments. square, by the way. Oh, it's the exact same spot.
Train's at 20.
What'd you say? Yeah, trim's fine.
Trim's at
Yep,
20.
yep, you're good. Okay, now hit your globe and just make sure that your Chinook is activated. So Chinook needs to be purple. It's not. See, Kiki, Wacky, is purple. So click Chinook or Kenob. I don't know how you say it. CEKOB and click Activate Leg.
I need to know where's that at.
Left hand side, you see where it says CEKOB?
Yeah.
Click it. It should go orange, and then click Activate Leg at the bottom. And then it should go purple. Perfect. That's 2,700 feet. So let's go ahead and decide that we want to go to 3,000 feet. So autopilot, altitude, lower to 3,000 feet.
I'm not at 3,000 feet.
Disable VNAV, turn off VNAV. Go altitude 3,000 feet. There, oh, whoa. There you go. And then enable your VS to be at like 800.
Actually, I think 800.
Yeah. Okay. And then center for some reason you notice your plane's going off the map, so for some reason you
Yeah.
lost center, so center your plane on the map. Not center yet.
How do you center?
Click the target.
What target?
The target at the bottom of the map.
Oh.
Okay, let's make sure we got everything set. So flaps are set 40%, trim set 20%. Let's go ahead and turn our auto brakes on. So go to Systems, Miscellaneous, all the way at the very, very top once you hold down Systems. And then auto brakes, turn it to medium. Perfect. Go back to autopilot. Alright, I think we are at a good spot here to do
Why is it not
autopilot.
turning now?
Well, we haven't done anything yet, so let's go ahead and get our speed at 145. Let's go ahead and lower the speed to 145. So that's going to let. And then when you're ready, click LNAV GPS.
LNAV GPS.
Yep.
Okay.
And then hit VNAV.
Okay.
Alright, let it take over from there. Once we get a little closer, we'll turn off the, we'll bring the gear down. In fact, at this point, we could go ahead and switch over to the ILS. Since we're right in front of the localizer you see, we don't have to intercept, we're right here in front of it. We should be able to turn it on. So let's go ahead and do that. So
What is
nav,
that?
so go to nav, source, nav 1.
Okay, what are we doing?
We're intercepting the localizer. So go to nav. On the right hand side, yep, and source, nav 1. Perfect. And then you go ahead and click, at this point, successfully go back to autopilot, enable APPR. And it should lock and load. Alright, now it's doing what it needs to do. So you'll notice the ILS, your arrow is a broken arrow. It will automatically make that arrow wholesome here. So if you notice your arrow is broken and the middle part is on the right, so your aircraft needs to be See, you're going at a 285 angle, but that green arrow is pointed off to like a 2, just slightly left of west, which I believe is what, 270? So we truly need to go at like 265 is what the thing is on. And actually, that makes sense because our runway is runway 26, which means it's probably on the 260-degree angle, and it's actually on 260 on the dot. So that means when we're landing, our compass better say 260. If it didn't say 260, we're not lined up in front. Because we know a runway is a straight line on the 260-degree radius. It's 260 degree on this side, which means the opposite side of it is whatever the opposite of 260 is. 260 minus 180 is what? 90? 80? Yeah, 80. Yeah, 260 might hit up. So, and that's why runway 8 is on the opposite side. Alright, we're coming in right at the exact same spot, which is kind of funny. I was able to pretty much nail this for this. Yeah, we're in the exact same spot. No need to put our gear down yet. We will put our gear down here. Alright, so for some reason, let's talk about this. Alright, so we're going to be going down here on this landing, right? When we get ready to land, what we're going to have you do is when we're ready at 1.1 miles from the airport, 1,800 feet, you are going to click up on your D-pad. That is going to turn off autopilot. At that point, you will have controls. We're going to land the plane, and you're going to keep the speed right at 140. So you make sure you keep. There's 3 things you're looking at. On the left-hand side, your speed. In the middle of your screen, your heading, 260. On the right-hand side, that little green dot. Keep it right in the middle. So green. 3 things you're going to be looking at once you turn on autopilot. Speed, 140 to 145. Heading, 260. And altitude at the green dot. That's going to be at.
So what do you, okay, when you hit the ground, then how do you stop yourself?
Everything, alright, so when you hit the ground, auto brakes are on and everything. So the only thing you'll need to do is reverse thrusters. So once you've touched the ground and your nose is down, hold circle, and that will be your auto thrusters. Your reverse thrust.
Okay.
But your brakes are automatic. It will automatically brake. Just make sure your throttle is 0. So once you'll probably be coming down right around 30% throttle. You won't have, so you'll be touching down at 30% throttle. As soon as you touch down, throttle down, nose comes down, reverse thrust. So again, let's go over the entire thing. You're gonna hit minimums, 1,800 feet, autopilot off, up on the D-pad. Maintain level flight into the airstrip, touch down, decelerate to 0%, nose is down, and then circle for reverse thrust. I'm slightly before you, so I'll see if I can slow down a little bit. Alright, we're at 2,000 feet, gear down, click X, gear down, gear down, gear down. Look at this, there you go. Alright, we're coming right in for our landing here.
I am at 1,700 and nothing.
Hilo Unicom, flight
Yep.
check 420 Alpha Foxtrot is on final, runway
All right.
26.
If you want to, go ahead and disable autopilot by hitting up on the D-pad and take over to land. Or you can have it fully landed for if you want. You'll have to take up on the D-pad and land. Plane is mine. I just did it on mine. Up on the D-pad, buddy. Take over. Make sure you keep that circle right there on that airport.
1,000.
1,000. I just said 1,000.
So 12.
I'm finding out that I'm actually right around 53% on my throttle to maintain speed at 140. Maintaining a descent rate of 700 feet per minute.
One thousand.
1,000. I heard that for you.
When I take this off, what happens?
Yeah, hit up on the
Do I go
D-pad.
up?
Oh, you're yeah, you hit. It already marked it. Now the plane's yours. Maintain that
500.
flight path. Increase your throttle a little bit. Remember 3 things that you're paying attention for: speed, heading, altitude. Speed,
400.
heading, altitude. Speed, heading, altitude. Keep that
300.
green bug in. Keep that line straight. Keep that speed between 140
Okay,
and
okay.
145. You're high.
200. 100. 50. 40. 500. 30. 20. 10.
Touchdown. Nose down.
400. 300. 200.
Oh, you're gonna go kill your throttle. You're at 185. What are you doing?
100. 50. 40.
I gotta go. Well, maybe we'll get it now.
40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh! Go around, full throttle. Gear up.
Oh, I'm gonna land it.
Oh God.
10.
Oh. Ah!
10.
It just gets too damn jumpy when you do it that.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
you're moving your finger too much.
No, it's you let off of it. Okay, once you took off the autopilot, it wants to shoot straight up in the air. So you got to push down, to get it to come back down. I was fighting that, and then as it was coming down, you could, you go off a degree or two, and then you try to get that back in line, and then, your speed. You're saying too fast. Well, I thought the speed was set at 140 till you landed, and then you hit your circle.
Once you turned off autopilot, you turned off everything.
Well, how do you control your speed if you're?
L2, R2.
Oh, okay. So it automatically
Everything's
jump-
manual. Once you turned off that autopilot, everything became manual.
Yeah, but I mean, your speed, so you can't land at 140 and then dethrust. You got to bring it down to 0 or not 0 to decrease the power.
No. So I landed with a power of about 30 to 40%, I think. Hold on, I'll get it set up.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Circle. Right stick. Release off circle. Oh, you're still power 80%, 8%, so you're not auto braking. There you go, auto braking. And you'll come to a slow roll. Oh, whoops, I'm not paying attention to mine. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the stream. Alright, I'll show you. I'll share my screen here, and I'll walk you through kind of what I did. So hold on, let me share my screen. It's going to kill
Kilo Unica. United 807 is taking off runway 2. Departing straight out.
Alright, transition. Let me get, park your plane when you get a second. I'm gonna share my screen. Alright, you ready? Alright. Hit the park brakes when you get a second. Down on the back.
Getting off the runway.
Alright, I'm gonna share my screen. Share screen. Yes. 3. Share. Alright, let me know you can see it. Can you see my screen?
Just see you. There we go. Yep, now I did.
Okay, so here is my landing. So you can see I'm right at 139. This is still when autopilot's on. So autopilot's holding me at 140. Autopilot's doing everything. You're getting ready to see me turn off autopilot, and then you can watch everything go and kind of walk through the steps. So hit play. Pretty sure I still have autopilot turned on. Yeah.
You got a different view.
No, same thing. Alright, so here I just turned off autopilot here. So alright, so I'm trying to maintain my speed here. So I'm increasing my throttle, decreasing my throttle as I need to maintain my speed. You'll notice I get a little low here. It needs to be. But I kept us high at 140, so we could go low. Technically, I think touchdown is supposed to be around 120, 130. I wanted us to be going fast. So again, I just, that little circle right there you see, I'm trying to keep that little circle right there on that landing zone.
Yeah, see, I never saw that.
Yeah, that's your flight path vector. So you can make your seeing speeds again, holding at 140, descending around 500 to 700 feet per minute, holding right on 600. Right, that's my happy place. Again, holding that speed, and I'm adjusting as needed. Or again, you're supposed to adjust speed to do this, and do up or down the plane to your speed. Okay? So I'm a little right, so I'm going to tilt left a little bit and get that circle right there in the landing zone. The landing zone is between the big 2 white markers about to pop up here. Alright, so now I'm straight in. Again, look at my speed. I'm at 130. I see I'm low, so I increase my throttle. We go to 140. Decrease my throttle a little bit. Increase my throttle. I'm trying to land between that one and that one. That's where you don't want to be. And then right here, kill all my speed. I'm at no throttle. Touchdown, flare up, nose down, accelerate. Now let's look what that looked like here.
See, I don't have that box.
What?
I've got red boxes.
Well, we'll turn those red boxes off. We're going to turn those off.
Well, I better sell them at the moment.
Well, that's why we kept them on for you. So here you go. So I came in a little, I had to straighten up here. The idea is you want the back 2 wheels up in first. Come down center line. It's the first thing I always check for is in my center. It's a little low, I'm not gonna lie. Boom. Okay, so I'm good here. A little early. So you want to touch down really in between that and this. It's kind of the primary touchdown zone. This would be technically early. Anything after that would be technically late. So a beautiful touchdown right in the touchdown zone. And as you can see, I'm flared up to where my nose is slightly up. My tail's not going to hit though. Down. And And at this point, the nose will gently come down. The nose is gently down. Now our reverse thrusters engage. And that's that. So yeah, if you don't have that little mark on, it should automatically be on, but it's a setting under your. It's right under interface, FPV.
Okay.
It should be on by default, but that wasn't bad for. I mean, you landed your plane yesterday, so I guess technically you had a better land yesterday, but this was just kind of getting you introduced. There's just, like I said, there's a lot that's kind of introduced to the GPS navigation and landing via helmet. Now, if you wanted to, you could have totally allowed a PPR to auto land your plane for you. But
yeah,
technically,
you don't learn how to do it.
yeah, and technically, it's usually people take over at minimums. So if something were to happen, you don't have to go turn off autopilot and then do a missed approach. You can immediately do your missed approach.
Yeah.
All right, bud. Fortnite or?
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. 2 minutes boot on up. Also, I'll live stream this on YouTube, so you can actually see yourself fly next to me. I'll shoot you the video.
I want to see that landing.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me shoot the link. Hold up. Actually, here, do you have your phone up? Or you have your iPad up, right? Open your iPad. Go to YouTube. Do you have the YouTube app on your iPad?
Let's see what she's got. Yep, she did.
Okay. I said 9 for YouTube.com. Search for X Hollywood 93.
Oh, hang on a minute. Notification. Sign in with Google. She's never.
Just ignore. You don't need that. No, it's like buy something, give you an app.